What's up, YouTube? Today we're going to be learning how to play the C chord, and we're going to be applying the CAGED system to the C chord. So it's not just the open position, we're also going to be looking at the A shape, G shape, E shape, and the D shape, and the scales that are around those chords. So this is going to help you with your playing. If you're playing in a band and you're tired of playing the open cowboy chords, this will help you make some more interesting sounds as you're playing with a group. So let's go ahead and jump into the lesson. What we're going to do today is we're going to look at the C chord and how we can use the CAGED system to find new positions for your C chord. So how I'm going to show you is I'll show you the chord itself in the different positions. And then I will show you the scale that corresponds with each chord. Okay, so let's start with the C chord using our C shape. And what I mean by C shape is just that, the shape of a C chord here. And I'll show you the scale that's associated with this C chord. You'll start with your root note, which is a C, and it goes like this. And you can walk it down. Okay, to play that, you're going to play your C on the 3rd fret of your A string, play an open D, 2nd fret of your D string, 3rd fret D string, open G, 2nd fret G string, B string open, 1st fret B string, and you'll notice that we came to the octave there. And then you can walk it backwards. So let's play that together. 1, 2, 3, 4. Go backwards. Okay, since we know this is a C note, the next chord we're going to go to is the A shape. So I'm going to play an A chord so you can see the A shape. That's a standard A chord right there. So to get a C chord, you would take this A note and you would turn it into a C note. Okay. And then you would just play an A chord here, make it a bar chord. And now you have a C. And in the A shape, you can also play another C major scale. It looks like this. To play that, you just play the 3rd fret of your A string, 5th fret of your A string, 2nd fret of your D string, 3rd fret D string, 5th fret D string, 2nd fret G string, 4th fret G string, and then the 5th fret G string. And there's your octave. So we had an octave down here in the C shape, and now it's up here. So let's play that together. 2, 3, 4. And as we play these scales, you'll notice on the screen there's other notes in there. I'm showing you the other notes so you can see that the scales get larger, and when you look at the C chord, you can see the C, the G, and the E notes, which are the 1st, 3rd, and 5th notes of the scale, and that's what makes up a major chord in any key. So any chord you play, if it's a G, you would just need to find the 3rd and 5th notes of the G major scale, and you would have your G chord. So today we're looking at C, and in this case, in the A shape, you have a C, a G, a C again, another E, and a G. Because your chord doesn't just stop here on the C note, it kind of keeps going. So there's more you can play if you want to play more of the scale. I'm just showing you the basic part from octave to octave. So now let's jump to the next chord. It's going to be a G shape. So your G shape looks like this. But now we're going to change it. We went to the A. You're going to use these 3 notes again, but you're going to add a G shape on top. And that's going to be a bit of a stretch for a lot of people. So I see a lot of folks who do this, or do this, or do this. And you're just playing the triads of the chord. The scale here starts with the C note on the E string. It's the 8th fret, and it sounds like this. To play that, you're going to play your 8th fret, E string, 5th fret, A string, 7th fret, A string, 8th fret, A string, 5th fret, D string, 7th fret, D string, 4th fret, G string, 5th fret, G string. So let's play that together. We'll go up the scale and then we'll come back down the scale. 2, 3, 4. In this position we have 2 octaves. Here's the first octave we just played. And here's the next octave. Cool thing about guitar, anytime you're on 1 fret, the low E and the high E are also octaves. They're just 2 places apart. So instead of being 8 notes apart, it's 16 notes. So to play the next octave for this scale, you would start here on your 5th fret. It sounds like this. To play that, you'll play the 5th fret of your G string, 7th fret of the G string, 5th fret of the B string, 6th fret of the B string, 8th fret B string, 5th fret E string, 7th fret E string, 8th fret E string. So let's play that together. 2, 3, 4. Backwards. Now you can play both of those scales together if you want to play the entire thing. So if you play them all together, it would sound like this. 2, 3, 4. So the next shape we're going to look at is the E shape. The open E shape looks like this. And to turn that into a C chord, the scale we just played had our root note here. So we're just going to use the 8th fret to make an E bar chord. And that's another C. So to recap where we've gone so far, we used the C shape, we used the A shape, we used the G shape, and now we're using the E shape. And this position also has 2 octaves. The first octave you'll find is from the 8th note here, 8th fret on your E string, and the 10th fret of your D string. The next octave is the 10th fret on the D string, combined with the 8th fret of the high E. So like before, You're on the 8th fret. Your low E and your high E are still octaves. They're just 16 notes apart. Okay, so let's play that scale. We'll start on the 8th fret of the low E string. Then you're going to play the 10th fret low E, 7th fret A string, 8th fret A string, 10th fret A string, 7th fret D string, 9th fret D string, 10th fret D string. That's the first half. So let's play that. 2, 3, 4. Good. Now let's play the second half of this scale. We're going to start here on the octave on the 10th fret of your D string. So we'll start here. 2, 3, 4. Backwards. And let's play the whole scale all together. We'll do it a little bit quicker this time. 2, 3, 4. The next shape, we're going to do a D shape. So we were at the E position here. Remember that this is a C note, and if you're down in the open position, your D chord would look like this. That's using your open D string here. So if you turn that open D into a C note, you would just need to add the D part of the chord. And now you have a C with a D shape. So your scale shape looks like this. Okay, so that's just the D string, 10th fret, 12th fret of the D string, 9th fret of your G string, 10th fret G string, 12th fret G string, 10th fret of the B string, 12th fret of your B string, and then the 13th fret. So let's play that all together. 2, 3, 4. Back. And that's the scale for your D shape. And what's very interesting, you'll notice this D shape here is also the octave C shape for your C chord. Yeah, my pinky finger mutes that string a little bit, the high E there, but you get the idea. And then the CAGED system repeats here at the 12th fret. So I'll show you the chords that we just reviewed again. The first was your C shape. The next was your A shape. Then we did a G shape. Then we did an E shape. And then finally we did a D shape. And that's the CAGED system for the C chord. Hey, thanks for watching the video today. Hope you learned something. If you like this video, please make sure you subscribe to this YouTube channel. It helps me make more guitar lesson videos for you. Also, pop over to the smellytelly.com. I got more guitar lesson videos for you there. We'll see you next time. Take care.